Hi guys, so I am just coming from the regular monthly meeting at the St. Thomas Municipal Corporation. This morning, myself and some others, as residents of St. Thomas, decided to go to the council meeting and hear about the issues affecting our parish. Now bear in mind, when I look at my birth certificate, I just don't see myself as a Jamaican. I see myself who was born at the Princess Margaret Hospital. Now can you believe that a Metro Police decided that she had a list of names and those who are not on that list should get up and come out? This is an indictment on us as a parish. You cannot have a general council meeting, and because you feel as though you don't want a certain set of people to be observers, you take it upon yourselves to ask these people to recuse themselves. We hadn't done anything illegal. We did something that was within the ambit of the law. We are entitled as residents of the parish to attend the regular meeting of the council and hear about those issues that are affecting us from the different agencies like RADA and SDC and National Water Commission, right? Now as the meeting progressed, because of course I was not going to give up my seat. I was Rosa Parks today. Because you see, Rosa sat so that so many people can stand today. So there should never be a time when we allow people to trample on our rights. So as the meeting progressed, the matter of the impending by-election for the Morant Bay division came up. Now can you believe that the mayor of Morant Bay sat in that meeting and told the audience that he's not responsible for calling the election? No, that's not what I read in the law. I read in the law that in the event that a vacancy should arise in any division within a municipality, it is the chairperson of the council, chairperson aka mayor, who is responsible for calling that election. Now, the election should have been called after two instances took place. One, after a day within 3 months after the vacancy was entered in the minutes of the council. Now, this vacancy was entered from the 9th of May, which means that the election should have been held by the 9th of August. So them done circumvent the constitution already, you know, and they're already outside of the stipulated time for the by-election to be held. The second instance would have been if two people who were eligible to vote at the time of the election wrote a letter to the council. Now that never do. So we have to stick with the first part, which is the day within 3 months. And that passed and gone from the 9th of August. Now for the mayor to be sitting there, indecisive, like Alice in Wonderland, pretending as though he doesn't care. He doesn't have a care in the world in terms of what is happening. And also, the mayor is supposed to be the acting councillor for the Morant Bay division. While we were at the meeting today, a delegation from Johnstown came. They wrote a letter to the council asking to attend. However, based on my understanding, they did not get a feedback from the council, and so they were not permitted to attend the meeting. The delegation came because they are having issues in their community, right? And this is the same thing right across the division. Across the Morant Bay division, it's the most populated division. People are seeking representation. The mayor, who is supposed to be the acting councillor, obviously him not act, nothing not go on. People are actually missing having a representative. And these people are sitting down at their own whims and fancy, pretending as though it is a non-issue, you know, because according to them, what happened to Trinityville and what happened to Seaforth? Well, let me enlighten you, because I cannot believe that so many Jamaica Labour Party councillors sat there who are not au fait with the law, right? They're asking about Trinityville and Seaforth because those councillors had passed some time ago. At the time of that occurrence, the election was passed due, and based on the same law, the Local Governance Act of 2016, once we are within Once the due date of an election is within a year or the due date has passed, then no by-election can be held. So we're talking about two different things here. We are talking about apples and oranges. We are talking about a councillor who was elected on the 26th of February and unfortunately died on the 30th of April this same year. We are talking about a situation in which people are looking at a minimum 4-year term of living in limbo, not knowing where they are going. And this mayor is doing a disservice to the people of St. Thomas. The township of Morant Bay is in a mess. It wasn't like this the other day, but I'm not even here to talk about that, because I believe that the good book says it best. Where the leader lacks vision, the people perish, right? But I will not stop talking about the fact that the by-election must be called. As a nation, we cannot trample on our own democratic framework. We must uphold our constitution. The people of St. Thomas have been asking him. The people of Morant Bay Division has been asking him. So since you never knew it, Mr. Mayor, and since your party didn't advise you, and none of your colleagues are aware, let me enlighten your darkness. The by-election for the Morant Bay Division must be called by the chairman of the St. Thomas Municipal Corporation. And the last time I checked, that chairman is you. So Mr. Mayor, do the right thing. Do what is fair, do what is just, and do what is lawful. Even though the time frame within which you would have been able to do what is lawful has long passed, you still have an opportunity to redeem yourself. Call the election, man. Call the by-election.